Testing, testing. Hello, my name is Devanium Balginium, and this is my project video for my Tableau 2 project. And here we go. So the data was quite big and comprehensive. It covered a lot of key points on the columns, such as dates, units sold, states, city, even zip codes. It was a pretty big data with over 7,100 purchases and the details of each purchases. It's pretty big and hard to comprehend at first, but using the Tableau, I was able to now analyze the data pretty well. There were Because there was such a big data set, I could have analyzed it from many different point of views, and I did try. I changed my mind at least a couple times, and in the end, I wanted to analyze it from a more of a marketing perspective. Our as the organization's short and long-term goal could be and should be. So in this first worksheet, we can see all the profits by state, all states, and this allows the data to be summed up in a quite easy to understand fashion. Shows us all the states by profits. And then this second worksheet is the outliers of the first sheet, just the states with the biggest profits. This is not the main focus of the study or the analysis, but this can be referred back to in our overall advertising or strategy for our business in the future. We can cross-reference this right here to other states that have low profits to see and compare the logistics stuff, like why are these particular states and locations are doing really well compared to the others. So this is good to have as a reference. And then this third worksheet is all the lowest profit states, and this gives us a overall targeted perspective. We can, in the long run, as the organization, we can target on each locations in these states, conduct studies of why their profits are lower, pretty low compared to the rest. But that would take real long. That would take a long time doing individual studies on what those factors are. It could be our customer service. It could be the region with not many rivers. It could be lack of advertising or other environmental or logistical issues. So that would take time to conduct in each and every state. But this will be the target of our long-term strategy. And then here in region, for the short-term goal, we can kind of make it easier and look at right by region. And as you can see, in the south is the lowest average profit. And if you notice here, south region has actually a lot of these states that are low performing, and then they do not have any of the outliers in that region and in the southern region. So that's why the average is pretty low. So we can just start here for the short term in the next year or two for focusing on advertising heavily in this region to increase the profits here, while the long-term studies on each individual place, location, and state is being done. And then here's a map of the southern region for to pinpoint each location, and just gives us a good idea of which region we are focusing on, what kind of environmental or cultural appeal we can target. And then this is a interactive dashboard for anyone within the organization or the marketing team that could use this slider to pinpoint each state by profit margins in a region in a given range. they can also change the map to see if we want to focus on other areas, but it's just for anyone who's within the organization to see and test out stuff. And you can click on the map and be interacted with the each state and by its profits and units sold. And as for the story, this is just each story has it's this mostly the same panels, but it'd be useful in a report or a meeting situation. Easy, comprehensive graphic to show everyone all the profits in each state, the outliers, the lowest profiting states and locations. So we can emphasize that this is our long-term goal. And then for our short-term goal, we have the map of our short-term goal. And then for the interactive map, again, for anyone within the organization to mess around, see each state, which region we're focusing on. And yeah, that's my project.